Hey everyone, BA here with OpenSnow.com up here around mid-mountain at Northstar. And as you can see, the mountains here in Tahoe have good coverage now with all the snow we've seen in the last 2 months. You can probably see behind me there, down in the valley, that's below 6,000 feet out there, and it's in a rain shadow. There's a little bit of dirt, and we did get some rain with a lot of the storms down low in Truckee and lake level. But it did end up with 3 to 6 inches of cold snow at the end of the last storm, and it's been cold all week. Highs only in the 20s up here right now, low 30s down at lake level. Really cold at night, down in the teens. And you can see the high clouds moving in today. We have a storm off the coast that probably looks more impressive on satellite than it's going to be for us tomorrow. We have high pressure over the Great Basin, and as storms are moving in this week, they are splitting and weakening. But at least we are getting precipitation pushing into California. And this is not completely unlike the pattern we saw December and beginning of January last year where the storms were doing this. So we'll have some storms moving in over the next 2 weeks, but more on the weak side right now. We'll see if they get stronger. For Wednesday's system, it's gonna come in on radar, probably looking okay. It's gonna hit the mountains, get enhanced a little bit with the orographic effect from the mountains. It's cold, snow ratios of 12 to 1, highs down into the 20s up here Wednesday. So good snow ratio, good fluffy powder, but only a dusting to an inch on the east side of the lake, maybe 1 to 2 here at Northstar, or 1 to 2 on the west side. Up along the crest, maybe as high as 3 inches in a couple spots. So pretty wimpy storm for Tahoe standards. And then as we go into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there's another storm approaching the coast, but that one slows down and starts to weaken. And actually the trough just starts to dig down a little more and tilt the flow from west to east to south to north, which is not a good orientation for interaction with the mountains to get orographic enhancement of the precipitation and some lift. So we'll see what happens over the weekend, but right now it looks like just cloudy skies, maybe Thursday, maybe partly sunny Friday, Saturday. Winds picking up Saturday ahead of the storm as it slowly tries to push in. And then sometime probably early Sunday morning through Sunday afternoon, the system finally pushes in. But like I said, south wind, even a southeast flow maybe, so not great for producing a lot of snow and pushing a lot of snow over into the Tahoe Basin. So right now it looks like maybe 1 to 3 inches on the east side of the lake, 3 to 6 on the west side, but still a lot of time for that to change as we get closer. But overall, not looking that impressive of a storm, but we'll take more. We were already at 130% of average at the beginning of the week. So these storms will just help to keep us above average as we go to the Christmas holiday. So next week, Christmas week, we continue to have a nice trough along the west coast. Cold air, below average highs, and highs in the 20s probably on the upper mountains, probably 30s at lake level for a lot of next week. More storms moving in and probably fairly weak for Tahoe standards. The next one could be around Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. And then the models show possibly another one that weekend, and then another one for around New Year's Eve. So overall, we're glad that it's a cold and semi-active pattern, kind of a pattern we were expecting this winter. My fall forecast was calling for kind of a colder, weaker storm type winter. And so far, we've been lucky to get some warmer, wetter storms to dump some good snow in the upper mountains, but probably heading into a more typical pattern that we expected to see in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see as we go to the end of the month and the beginning of January if that high pressure in the Northeast Pacific doesn't weaken a little bit and allow some stronger storms to come across the ocean and into California, get some bigger snowfalls in feet instead of inches, but we'll take it all. So stay tuned to OpenSnow.com, the Tahoe Daily Snow. I'll keep you updated on all the storms as they approach for the holidays.